Howdy, and welcome back here to another episode on Court Farms as we are continuing on with our week-long series of Court Farm videos here. And if you remember in the last episode, we did kind of leave you with a little cliffhanger, but there were some clues about what we're going to do, especially in the end there and also in some previous videos. So there's actually three themes we're going to focus on. So if you guessed one of these three or all three, guess all three, man, gold star. But if you did guess building a pig pen, moving the pigs over, that's, yes, going to happen. Buying land, buying all the land we need, yes, that's going to happen. And if you also guessed building a butcher shop, yes. So if you guessed one of those three, great. If you guessed all three of those, man, you're a rock star. So let's start with buying the lands. So we actually have, well, 2 lands plus 1 that I kind of thought we already owned and was a huge oversight on my part. So let's start here with this one here, and it's going to be $92,000 plus this one, which is another $90,000, and this is the oversight one, $40,000. I don't know what happened. I thought we already owned that. I could have sworn we already owned it. I don't know what happened there, because that's where our one of our cow pens is on that piece of land. So yeah, we've been using that land and we didn't own it, so not sure what happened there, but we own it now, so we're good. But yes, now we have all the land we want along the farm tracks and that we needed for this series, and super excited about getting all of the land for this, all the way down here to our secondary farm area where the animals is. So our primary focus right now is we need to get all of the animals down from the main farmyard, get them all down here in this area. Well, not this area, this will be where the butcher shop's going to go. But over there, kind of see by that chicken pen, we're going to put our pigs over there. The sheep also need to be moved, but we will worry about that later. For now though, let's get started on the pigs, the butcher shop, and put it into a time lapse. And also, yeah, we need to put in a new pig food production as well, because we're gonna have to move that down by the pigs. So let's get this going into a time lapse and do our little, I don't want to say farm build because we're not really building a farm, but let's get a little build video going here and put in the items, the butcher shop and the pig pen. Butcher shop is all done, and we're going to head over to the next build site as I try not to destroy the bridge. But we got our delivery truck there at the butcher shop. We got our workers' vehicles, and so we're all good there. Decorations, we look nice. And we're gonna head over here, and the pig pen is actually gonna go right here in this area in front of us, right next to the chicken pen. And so we're gonna build that here. And one of the major things I do want to make sure is that we have enough room to get by, not just from this area. Let's pop into the build menu here, but also with the bridge right here, because we're gonna be coming over from this area a lot, especially with giving supplies and stuff like that to the chicken and pigs, specifically like straw bales and stuff like that. So I want to make sure I have enough room to get a path across that bridge and around the pig pen. So let's go ahead and get back into the time lapse here of doing a pig pen build. Alrighty, we have got it all down. I think we got the landscaping done here, so let's do a quick walkthrough and check it out. And this is actually the same part of the same series from MA7 as our chicken pen, and very well done. Of course, expect nothing less from MA7. They do amazing jobs on their animal pens and their sheds and pretty much everything else. What I am curious is, where is the light switch? We have our animal trigger here. Those gates do open? Yep, they do. Awesome. The lever doesn't do anything. So there's like a whole bunch of separate pig pins, I guess you could call them. That's kind of cool ways to set up. Now, I still have not seen... hop over this light switch, but there is a box here. Is that turning on lights? I hear a noise. Close roof windows? What are we... I hear a noise. What's happening? Alright, so it is opening and closing some. I'm just not sure what it's opening and closing on the roof. So that's deploying the hopper. Let's just go over here and see. Oh, I wonder if it's those windows. Oh, that might be it. Let's here. Open the roof windows. Let's go over here. And yep. So that opens up those windows. That's awesome. Pretty awesome. All right, so I'm going to keep looking around here for the light switch though, see if I can figure out how to turn those on, because there is always a light switch. Sometimes it appears hidden, but then once you find it, you're like, well, that's obvious. So I'm going to keep looking around here for a little bit. So when I said that's obvious, yeah. Yeah, that's obvious. Right there. I was standing next to it the whole darn time. Ah, all right. So we have our slurry point there. And this, I believe, is the hopper. Let's deploy that. Oh, that's pretty cool. So where's that going? Get out of the way here so I can run over. Right there. And oh, okay. That's awesome. So you have your feeding trough here where you can dump the food in. It stores it over there. That's pretty awesome. And nice little slurry pit. This is actually turning out really nice. I like that. That is pretty awesome. So we can just leave that out there and drop the food into that. So the next thing we need to do is we need to move the pigs over, move the pig food we have in the pig pen, and also move our pig food production. So let's head back over here to the main farmyard and get started on that. So what we're going to do here is, because there's not really a way in game to load the 64,000 liters of pig food we have, we're going to use easy dev tools here. Because, well, in real life, I should be able to load that in, but I can't. So that we don't lose the pig food we have, let me just find it here. Oh, there it is. All right, and we're going to go 64865. There we go. All right, so we have our pig food. We're gonna take this over to the new pig pen, and what we'll do here with this one is close the gate there. We'll go ahead and sell this. Can we sell it? We can. All right. 3,808. So that will sell that along with the pig food we have, and I don't think I can delete the gates, but I can delete the gates. The little fence I put around inside of it. So I will have to, well, you know, the magic of Giant editor, and go in and remove the fences. And I think there's fences along here. Yep, there is. All right, so let's go ahead and delete all this, and then, like I said, I will remove the rest of those fences in Giant editor. And then this will become just part of our grass field in front of the house. All right, I think we got everything landscaped here. This should all be good. So next up is let's go ahead and turn off the old pig food production and turn on the new one. That way the potatoes from our little greenhouses, our little garden area, will distribute over to the new one instead of the old one. And on top of that, I need to actually move the potatoes, corn, and go after everything over from the old pig food production into the new one. So I'm going to do that now. We're going to head over there. I'll get everything loaded up into the trailer, one by one. Make 3 trips over to the new pig food production. And once that's all taken care of, we will sell this one, and we'll be one step closer to having that final state we want, where all the animals are over in the animal farmyard area. So let's get this loaded up here. I'm going to start with corn. I'll go through these one by one. But if you want to keep watching more farming sim content, over here on the right is going to be a link over to our Bali Springs series, which will be the series that we're going to be picking up next week. So I hope to see you there and hope you have a wonderful day.